Anything else was it? Same round towards it.
Right, camera's on.
I'll do it as well.
The camera is on. So, it's really cool working with you guys, and I'm really interested to see if there's been any changes, just to get your thoughts and opinions on how things might have gone for you since we did the course. Now, the course that we did with you, does anybody remember how many hours it was?
A lot.
No, it wasn't a lot.
It was quite a lot, wasn't it?
2 weeks, wasn't it?
That was 1 week, wasn't it? It's about 6
It
hours.
was, in terms of hours, it
Yeah.
was 18 hours. 18 hours from when we started to when you gave your presentations, the end of those presentations that you gave in January, which is around 4 months ago because it's now the end of May. 18 hours moved you from there to giving those presentations and saying what you said on those presentations about the things that you found useful within the programme and how that might affect and change how you move forward with school. Now, we worked with you in particular because when we looked at your predicted grades, a lot of you had potential to achieve C and above. So the point of working with you is to work with you to address your belief systems around what you believe could be achieved with taking that personal responsibility. Does anybody remember the kind of key themes within the programme? Let me start with that as a question.
Spelling one.
We did the spelling strategy.
I remember that one, yeah.
Report.
The line
You
thing.
remember rapport?
Where you had to, you can tell when someone's lying or something. The interview thing where you're copying
Yeah.
someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's report.
That was good. And is it visuals? Oh.
Yeah, visual remembering that was all that.
Yeah.
So we did the IQs as well, didn't we? They were
No,
called
if it was a
IQs
visual
where,
learner or not, yeah.
where you were able to look at somebody and determine not what, but how they were thinking, and you could use that information that you get off of people, that body language information, to help build rapport and build better relationships with teachers, really, because there were some behavioural issues that were going on with some of you as well. Hence coming onto the programme to try and work with that as a separate issue. Has anybody used the IQs? Are you still aware of it?
In an interview, that college thing, I sort of like started.
Yeah, you do, don't you? That sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like, you give it a few minutes.
That's the first thing I thought of when I was
in.
in it. So I was like, oh hello, let's just give it a shot.
So you use the IQs, watching where the interviewer's eyes were
Yeah,
going?
yeah.
Okay.
Stuff like eye contact.
Did you use the rapport skills?
What's that?
Yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did. Yeah.
Where you copy, yeah,
The body
stuff like
language
that,
stuff.
yeah.
So you actually used
Because
the
I remember
rapport
he
stuff as
sort
well.
of went back like that, and I was sitting up like that, and I sort of went like that as well. Yeah.
Spot on. Did it work?
Yeah, he was looking at me. He was just making eye contact. I don't know. I was just. Doing
What was your gut
something.
instinct when you were in that interview? Did you feel that then went well for you?
Yeah.
Well, obviously it did, because you've been given or offered a place
Yeah.
to go and do what you wanted to do in the beginning, which was to become an electrician. So that's really cool. And one of the things you said you were going to do during the course was, just before we ended, you recognised that you could achieve a lot more in maths. And you actually said that when you finish the course, you're going to ask to do extra maths in order to improve your grades. What happened with that?
Yeah, I do it sometimes after school. Stuff like that, yeah. At home.
You do it at home as well?
Maths at home, stuff like that, yeah.
So you've actually taken that on board and done that?
Yeah.
Fair play to you. Do you think you would have done that before you came onto the course?
I wouldn't be bothered.
You wouldn't have been bothered. So what changed for you?
Math shows. To learning. Yeah, because I just what I heard about is a laugh, but now I realise what it's going to be like in a big bad world. And I've got on
Big
with
bad
it.
world.
It's true.
Big wide world.
Okay.
Bad as well.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Because we did a lot of what we did there. Do you remember the cause and effect that we did, which was about taking personal responsibility? And some of you were pushing that responsibility out to other people rather than owning it. And once you own it, you can then change your outcomes because you're actually owning what's going on instead of blaming other people for it. And that was a really key part of the programme. So,